Alright, we back. We back. This shit on some bullshit. Alright, we back. Thing been acting mad weird. I don't know what the fuck going on with this shit. Hold up. It's been one of them motherfucking. It's been one of them days. What up, Drop Top? How you doing, man? What up? What up? I don't even know if it's the same stream. I really don't. I ain't even going front. I don't even know if it's the same stream anymore. Let me do one thing real quick. Goddamn 21st century bullshit. Of course it won't fucking show it. That's convenient. Shit acting weird as hell. Alright. Alright. Alright, we back. We had to go through this, fix this bullshit. This thing been acting crazy. I don't know what the fuck going on. Anyway, we back. Back in this bitch. Like I was saying, MK Ultra was a CIA mind control program created to force confessions with drugs and procedures. So it was sanctioned in 1953 but halted in 1973. Quote unquote halted. It's done with high doses of psychoactive drugs like LSD, mushrooms, and other chemicals. They also use electroshock therapy, hypnosis, sensory deprivation, isolation, verbal and sexual abuse, and other forms of torture. It's usually marked with the blonde hair due to hair pigmentation loss from all the stress and torture and everything that they get put through. And anytime you see these celebrities with blonde hair, that means they down with the program. They be coming out of nowhere. You think about this, you got Playboy Cardi, Trippie Redd, Kevin Gates, who said I am him, Lil Durk, MGK, Young Thug, Lil Wayne, Frank Ocean, Chris Brown, Nicki Minaj, Kanye West. List goes on. And like I said before, also peep the checkerboard design. Similar to this, but it's black and white for the duality that the Freemasons believe in. And it's like real deep. And usually they're accompanied by a handler, someone who can trigger their different personalities within them. It's like, kind of like the movie Split. How a dude had all these different personalities that didn't necessarily know each other, but it's basically just a whole nother person. Like this person don't even know that personality, this personality don't know that personality. It's kind of like that. There was actually a show on FX. I forgot what the name of it was. It was like an X-Men based thing where they were talking about like this dude he had powers, but he also had like a bunch of different personalities and stuff. It is the exact same thing. And he was in like, not really a psych ward, but it's something very similar to a psych ward actually. Actually, it might have actually been a psych ward. It's been a minute since I've seen that though. Well, like I said, they got a handler usually. For example, Kim K is Kanye West's handler. Giselle is Tom Brady's handler. Ayesha Curry, Steph Curry's handler. Usually the woman that the person is married to, arranged to, in most cases, is the handler for the male. There are situations where it might be different, like a Jay-Z Beyonce. Jay-Z would be Beyonce's handler. You also have Ellen whenever she interviews people. Ellen, same shit. Usually she's the handler for whoever she's interviewing. Like that one interview where Kanye was talking about he wanted to stop bullying with clothes or something, which didn't even make any sense. But he wanted to stop bullying with clothes. Ellen was his handler, because if you peep the way that she was talking to him, it was like she was talking to a little child. It's the same concept. Kind of just talking down on him. Gail is Oprah's handler. Yeah. I could see that. I can also see it the other way around, too. Or they could be, what's the word I'm looking for? Twinned. That's also what they could be, is twinned. But yeah, I can see that the other way around. Who else I say? Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil, there's one where this girl he had on the show, she just kind of like blanked out and she didn't know the simplest question, like who she was, anything like that. And Dr. Phil had to like get her to snap back into it and like really coax her through it. It was like so awkward just watching how she just went from different personality during the little backstory about her to she didn't know anything, her name, like simple shit. Her name, why she was there, it was crazy. And then Dr. Phil like coaxed her through it. Also, the Unabomber Ted Kaczynski, he was under the MK Ultra program as well. He was at Harvard. Eric Holder, dude who allegedly killed Nipsey Hussle, he was on the MK Ultra program as well. They put him in Delta mode. What up, Drop Top? What up, man? How you doing? Virgin, what are you talking about? We talking about MK Ultra celebrities today. Virgin. That's what we talking about today. That's what we is on today. But yeah, even in what's that movie? Yeah, music video Rings, T.I. and Young Thug song. Like the opening scene, it's like T.I.'s talking to Young Thug. He's like, "You've done really good in the program, yada yada yada," alluding to MK Ultra, stuff like that. And throughout the music video, you see all types of Illuminati imagery and stuff like that. It is. I'll say this: anything Young Thug is in, expect to see a lot of satanic imagery in that shit. Snakes, slimes, all that shit. That's what they like to go that way. But nigga, there's more to that than just that. MK Ultra, tell me about it. Are you sure you're not talking? You're not on MK Ultra? No, nigga, get your troll ass out of here if you're talking about that shit. But nah, even when you see celebrities and shit like glitch up like that, that's when you know like they either then snapped out of some shit, because they'll be like Cardi B when she was on the red carpet. She was just like this. Doing that shit, or Adam Gase whenever he was initially brought in for the press conference for the Jets head coaching job. Like whenever he was just looking around, like he looked like the nigga from Super Troopers. I'm freaking out, man. That nigga, the nigga who ate all the shrooms and shit, he looked just like that. He had that look. Let me get this chat real quick. See what niggas is on. Yo, get that chat going. Alright, let's see. I've been good, bro. Waiting to catch another live, man. Hell yeah, I feel you on that. I feel you, man. Yeah, I've been busy this week. I ain't got enough time to really get as many lives in this week as I wanted to. But we here now. Bro, do you think Kodak is going? Nigga, hell yeah, Kodak a clone. That nigga looks so goddamn different, man. So goddamn different, my nigga. Like, he went from fat when he came out the first time, went back in. Now this nigga taller and skinnier. And he ain't got no emotion. Like, what the fuck? We can't sit up here and act like this nigga ain't a clone. They done cloned this nigga so many times, it's not even funny. Like, you could Google Kodak Black right now and look at the niggas, different versions of Kodak Black. They don't even look the same. Different noses, different separation between your lips and your nose, tattoos. It's a goddamn free fall. You could even go with the hairstyle if you wanted to, too. Because you ain't gonna tell me this nigga got these long-ass wick dreads whenever he had, like, a fro and shit out of nowhere. Come on. And he had the blonde at one point, too, so you know his ass been through the program. Alright, let me see what this chat talking about. Troll. Okay, good. What's the purpose of the handler? To make sure the celebs act strong-willed and capable in public around friends? It's possible, man. Yeah, kind of. It's really to trigger different personalities for different things. Like, if you're at an interview, you want them to be more docile. You don't want them to go crazy unless it's meant for them to go crazy for the sake of distraction for news and shit like that. Like, they'll put them through self-destruct mode. Kind of like Antonio Brown and Conor McGregor. Both of them are 32 years old. Typically with athletes, I don't gonna say all of them, but the ones that they don't need as much, they'll send them through like a nigga like Draymond Green. That's a nigga they probably gonna send through self-destruct mode. Antonio Brown, we've all seen what happened with him. And ain't it ironic that rape case shit popped back up right during the time of the Super Bowl? Week of the Super Bowl, all of a sudden that shit just popped right back up. Which, probably a humiliation ritual so he can get that goddamn ring. Alright, bro, you think Kodak? Yeah, I said that. How do you know you're not? Oh, that's that nigga being stupid. Like Curry in the finals, yes. That nigga got clones and shit. Like, there was one clip of Steph Curry where he got a tattoo right here. Looks similar to the Under Armour logo. It's something I think that means something with him and his wife. And like, if you look at it again, he had it like this. His hand up, you see it. And then when he puts his arm down, the shit like disappeared. And there's like a YouTube video, you can check this out, where the shit in slow motion, dude played it in slow-mo on TV, and the shit disappeared. So yeah, that nigga definitely got cloned. He a Monarch baby too. You gotta remember his dad's Del Curry, who was in the league. His brother is Seth Curry, who, if I remember correctly, Seth Curry is the one that is married to Doc Rivers' daughter. Something like that. It's some weird shit like that, but they definitely, all of them is into that shit, allegedly. Something was off about him. Yep. What up, Jerk T11? Man, what up, Logan? What up, man? How you doing, man? See you in the live chat. I see you, boy. What about Lil Uzi Diamond on his forehead? What about Lil Uzi Diamond on his forehead? Basically, that shit is just trying to normalize getting shit implanted in us, aka like microchips. See what's going on with this vaccine and shit. Like, quick side note, they trying to pay McDonald's workers to take that vaccine. That's a red flag like a motherfucker. Little punk ass Elon Musk already microchipping gorillas and shit. So basically, they're trying to normalize the idea of getting things implanted in us. And that shit looks stupid as hell that Lil Uzi Vert got right here, looking like Thanos and shit. Looking like a crusty ass Thanos. Conor McGregor definitely a Monarch athlete. Oh yeah. A lot of the bigger like stars and shit, as far as sports go, they Monarch athletes. Tom Brady. I'm pretty sure I talked about this. Tom Brady, Pat Mahomes, Peyton Manning, Eli, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson. Like, notice all these niggas, most of them at least, either have a dad or mom or something. They got some connection to whatever sport they was in. Notice that. And it's the same whenever I get into these celebrities and shit. Non-athlete ass niggas. It's like Kanye West. That's a Monarch celebrity too. Never seen you live, so I drop in. I gotta come see you soon. Yep. Yeah, you do, Logan. Yeah, you do. But yeah, it's like Kanye West. That nigga was a Monarch celebrity as well. Like, his parents got a background in psychology and all types of shit. And then you think about this, like with Kanye West, he done broke out of his MK Ultra so many times, they didn't have to sedate him, clone him. That's why Kanye, he will speak out, all of a sudden you don't hear shit from him for a while, come back out again acting different, speak out, go away again for a long time, come back acting different again, say some other shit. And they basically make sure that Kanye comes off as crazy as possible because they know he's one of the more strong-willed celebrities. That's like when he went on that rant in Sacramento. He dropped a lot of gems. He was talking about, I think it was Beyonce, Nicki Minaj, all the shit they do behind the scenes as far as Grammys go, Drake, Hillary Clinton. That nigga said it's a new day, or he say it's a new day or new world. Which y'all know what I'm talking about when he say shit like that. And like he went off, and right after that, guess what happened? His ass got what? Handcuffed to a they call it hospital gurney, put on all type of medication, drugged the fuck up, and you ain't hear shit from Kanye for a while. You ain't hear shit from Kanye for a while. I'm amazed I ain't tucked that nigga in. I don't wish nobody get tucked in like that, but I'm amazed Kanye West ain't get tucked the fuck in. Virgin said he copied from Steven Universe, Beyonce. Yeah, Beyonce sacrificed his cousin. Yeah, for shit show. I don't think he copied that shit from Steven Universe, and if that's the case, where you think Steven Universe got it from? Because you gotta think Viacom owns all this shit. Ted Turner, all that shit. Same people. It's on TV for a reason. Just know that. Beyonce sacrificed his cousin. Yeah. That's what I feel like everybody knew that at the moment that shit happened. That is not one of those 21 Savage situations where a motherfucker could try to argue, well, maybe he just happened to get in some shit. Nah, nigga. Everybody know by now. Allegedly, Beyonce into witchcraft and really down with that shit. Same with Jay-Z. That nigga sacrificing, was it a nephew? Bought him a new car or something where the brakes didn't work. And it was like a graduation gift. What signs is Patrick Mahomes showing he's under mind control? He just seems athletic gifted. No. No, that is a Monarch athlete. His dad played baseball. He had a connect for that shit. You are not getting a $503 million contract for 10 years just for being good at football. No, nigga. You down with them for real. That nigga's a part owner of the Kansas City Royals, too. They're not letting regular people get shit like that. Anytime they pick a GOAT, quote-unquote GOAT, or the new face, just know they was scripted to do that. Kobe Bryant, Monarch athlete. Pat Mahomes, he gonna replace Tom Brady as the top quarterback in the NFL whenever Tom leaves and shit. Monarch athlete. What was it? Michael Jordan, if I ain't say him. Shaquille O'Neal. Like, niggas like that, yeah. Those are Peyton Manning. Those are Monarch athletes. Odell Beckham. That's a prime example of a Monarch athlete. Nigga came out with the blonde hair. Went through the program. Also, LeBron James' son, Bronny James, that nigga had that blonde hair too. Lil Uzi Vert keeps talking about Steven Universe. Shit, the nigga might like the show, but that ain't where the fuck he got that diamond. I can tell you that much. Ain't no in hell that nigga got no goddamn diamond just because he like a cartoon that he too old to be watching anyway. I mean, shit, you just seen Britney Spears act all crazy and shit. Miley Cyrus. Which I've heard a theory. Keyword theory. That they wanted her to do like some orgy ass ritual or something like that when she was on Hannah Montana. She refused. And they killed her ass and sent her body to the desert and left it there. And came out this clone that be twerking, that don't have an ass, that makes terrible music, that be having their tongue out and shit. Yeah. Allegedly, that's what happened. Allegedly. All I know is I wouldn't fuck Miley Cyrus. That's all I'm getting at. And even in All Week by Guap Tarantino, which is Future's cousin, they got Future in the cameo. Future as a cameo in there. He's like a teacher in the class, and he's like writing on the board. I think it's like How to Be the Goat, and it's got a goat and Possessed on his shirt, like on the back of his shirt. Like that shit, like obvious as hell. Excuse me. And that's another nigga too with that blonde hair. Granted, Future ain't really acted. Future ain't really acted crazy or nothing like that though. Like some of these people that be on the MK Ultra, they don't really just act crazy. It's just they dress different. If you listen to their music and people they saying album covers, but they don't really just act out. Like Future ain't a nigga that's just going, as far as yet, he ain't acted out. You heard Future just say Future going crazy. No. That diamond on his forehead on that show Stevie Universe has had to do with like superpowers where it beams out light. I don't know if that has something to do with it. Obviously, I've never watched Steven Universe. I know like the show. I know it's a show. I don't know what it's about. But yeah, niggas is not getting fucking diamonds implanted in their head, in their forehead, especially Sound Atlantic and shit like that. Niggas ain't getting shit like that just because of some TV show. Hell no. Especially 25 mil, nigga. Hell no. There's more to it than that. That's pushing the agenda. That's like when Kid Boo, that nigga got his he got that RFID chip back whenever he was relevant. And they used his ass as an asset to push an agenda. He also showed a clone on IG Live like it was nothing. But niggas thought he was trolling, so all of that shit went out the way. Niggas didn't really think nothing of it. Some people did, but most people was like, he just trolling. It's just a camera effect. He ain't got no clone. Like, yeah, the fuck he do. Kid Boo was an industry. Hell yeah, he was an industry plant. His music was trash as fuck, too. Nigga was supposed to be, I guess they want him to be a replacement for X. Not even close. X actually had talent. Kid Boo was god-awful garbage. Complete trash. And he was a Black China, so you know that motherfucker had a handler. Also, the Twilight Zone alludes to the MK Ultra. MK Ultra Mind Control. Clockwork Orange, the book and the movie. And they alludes to MK Ultra. I read it when I was in high school, and it was referred to as the Ludovico treatment, where they tortured this nigga, had his eyes peeled open and all type of shit. You done seen that with the little hypnosis swirly black and white shit. Speaking of cartoon, what up, Sultan? Speaking of cartoons, there's a Teen Titans Go episode where they dip a little bit into the Illuminati. I'm not surprised. Like, them cartoons be showing that shit like it's nothing. Because they know kids ain't gonna pick up on shit like that. SpongeBob done it. Who else? Looney Tunes. They done it. I know there's plenty of other shows that's done it, but those are the ones that just pop up immediately in my head. So these Monarch athletes are meant to push agendas, provide storylines for entertainment and distractions. Yeah, more so, I say Monarch Celebrities are more meant to push agendas. Granted, don't get me wrong, Monarch athletes do too. But it's really just so they can, how I put this? Yeah, I guess you could say provide storylines, fill out a role. Because, it's like I said before in my mini rigged NBA, rigged NFL, shit scripted, they need actors. They need people to fill a role. Like Kyrie Irving is a nigga who is an agent of chaos. Why you always hear Kyrie Irving in the news for some shit? Kyrie Irving didn't show up to practice. He didn't do this. He didn't do that. Storyline. They built making him a villain as a character. LeBron James. That nigga pushes. Granted, he's not good at it, but he pushes agendas like the BLM shit. They try to make LeBron look like he a political figure. Like he's an influential Martin Luther King-ass type of motherfucker when he's really like fake as shit. And I'm sure like at this point most people know that. Even like the average person, or they're sick and tired of LeBron too. Like everybody knows a nigga fake. Don't nobody fuck with him like that. Except the LeBron fans out there, which I feel sorry for you if you're a LeBron fan. I feel really bad for you. The villain is named Lumino in the show, and he mentions using Hollywood to hasten the New World Order and congressmen being reptile. Whoa. Damn. Yeah, them niggas ain't playing. They being blunt as hell about that shit. That's like, Simpsons on the one where they predicted what's going on in the 2020s when, like, they were voting. All of the politicians were aliens. Had alien faces telling you something. I'm telling you, pay attention to them TV shows. Stop watching that goddamn news. You'll know what's up. You will know what's up. You will be in the know on some shit. And then you think about all the celebrities. I know I went through and named some of them. Think about the Kardashians. These motherfuckers is handlers and witches, allegedly. Witches. Because you got to think about Kanye West. Shit he been through. Travis Scott. Nigga Lamar Odom almost died. Reggie Bush. That nigga lost a Heisman and fucked his knees up. And Chris Humphries got all types of hate for no reason. He got booed. And he wasn't even a starter. This nigga was like a bench player. And niggas was booing his ass. So yeah, the Kardashians got power now. I got power. When you think about like Monarch Celebrities and shit, people that was like raised in the industry, you got like Jaden and Willow. Cause there was that clip of Will Smith, like kissing. I'm gonna put it like this. He did kiss on the lips, but Jaden was not with it. I think it was on Oprah. Will like kept trying and Jaden's like squirming back and shit. And like he did not look like he was enjoying it. He didn't think anything was funny about it or anything. And that's really just a sign to let the industry know, hey, he's fair game. Now you can do what you must with him. That's what that is. Wiz Khalifa recently, he did that shit too. He did it quick though. He kissed his son on the lips too on camera. Like I said, that shit weird. Jane be wearing dresses, my God. Hell yeah. Him and Willow, honestly, they sexually confused. And most people don't even want to say shit like that nowadays because everything's so PC. But them motherfuckers is sexually confused because of all that shit. Same with Michael Jackson. That nigga been molested since he was a goddamn kid. Like, the Jackson 5, they used to get molested as a ritual before they perform every time they went on stage. By, like, the label execs and so on and so forth like that. And it fucked up his head. Like, you saw Michael Jackson was... And the little boys and shit. Same with R. Kelly. That shit fucked his head up because he got molested too by his cousin. And he was bragging about it because he thought it was cool because he wasn't a virgin anymore, which is like, yo. Yo, man, that ain't okay. That's called incest, my guy. Not cool. Harry Styles as well. Yep. You see the man Tyler Rex or whatever the WD wrestler turned Trent. What? What? Nigga, what? I know who Tyler Rex is. I remember he had like dreadlocks and shit. Nigga, what? Hold on, I gotta look this up. Tyler, what? Tyler Rex. You're kidding me. Oh, hell no. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Oh, hell no. Wow. Ooh. Yeah. Wow. What the fuck has the world come to? Whew. Alright, what's Scotty Boy saying? Can you blame him? His daddy's Will Smith. I think Will was legit gay. Like, he was born that way. I don't think that's just some industry shit. Then again, he did get in through the music door, so who knows? Who the fuck knows? But I'm gonna get back to chat in a second. But yeah, with like Will and Jada, they was talking about being gender fluid at one point, which that's the most bullshit thing I ever heard. Doesn't even make no goddamn sense. And in the Whip My Head Back and Forth music video, they showing MK Ultra programming, like just blunt. Let me see what we talking about. Whoo. They pushing the gay agenda heavy as fuck. Quentin Quarantino. That's a funny name. Oh yeah, they've been doing it for a while. If you think about these TV shows and shit, all of a sudden for no reason they have either some random gay character. On top of that, they throw in some gay sex scene for no reason. Like Shameless been doing it since season 1. Power started doing it. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, nigga, why? Y'all ain't been doing this shit for the first 6, what is it, 6 seasons? Yeah, first 6 seasons. Why y'all want to start now? Like, come on. That don't make sense. Zach Hubbard covered it last night. Yes, sir. Them drag queens are out and about. Yeah, it's like everything against, I guess, heterosexual men has gotten their time to shine. You've had the Me Too movement gave women their time to shine. Obama, when he legalized gay marriage, gave gay people their time to shine, and they pushed that really far. They still pushing it now, but they pushed that. And now it's the transgenders' time. And the transgender represents the Baphomet, representing 2 genders. And you see Joe Biden supporting that shit and pushing it hard too. Oh yeah, YouTube don't play about them niggas. YouTube don't play about talking about transgenders, obviously gay people, but they really don't play about that shit. That's some shit that really silence a motherfucker. They trying to depopulate the fuck out of us. Hell yeah. Cause I mean, obviously, like, if you a dude and you sleep with other dudes, you ain't making no kids. So there's that. If you switching genders, you can forget having kids altogether. And then they try to force it on people so they accept it and shit. Like, think about how soft society's gotten. Like, it's gotten so soft to the point now you can't speak out on anything. You can't speak out on shit. Most people nowadays would rather be a part of something just to say they're a part of something than go against the tide. Those vaccines are supposed to destroy our human fertility and spread STDs. Facts. Yeah, they even advise men, if you're gonna get it, have some sperm saved up, so if you want to have kids in the future. Like that's so sick too. Like, you know how sick of an individual you gotta be to think of some shit that not only makes you infertile, but it also spreads STDs. You gotta be a sick ass motherfucker for that shit. Think about how many women Will even been with. Think about how many men he's been with. Shit, what you talking about? While Jada was running them up. AIDS, herpes, and HIV are projected to skyrocket after this year. Hell yeah. YouTube demonetize your vid if you just put the word feminist in the title. I didn't know that. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. That's some bullshit, man. There's a war on men in this bitch. It's a war on men. And black people, too. If you're a black male, shit. Yeah, they trying to target all type of the gay agenda, all that shit at you. Alright, now back to these Monarch Celebrities, though. You got Nicki Minaj. She was a child star. I think she was on, was it Star? She was on something, but Nicki Minaj was one of them. Lil Uzi Vert, as a little kid, he was throwing up the diamond and shit. I already said Kanye. You got Justin Bieber, because Usher discovered him. Discovered his asshole, but allegedly. Chance the Rapper's dad had connections with Obama. He was he worked on like the Obama administration. And even as a child, Chance said he would be he wanted to be a rapper, whatever. And Obama said word. I mean, it was just something cool to note. And this is what got my attention about Chance the Rapper. He was a member of the Jewish Student Union at Jones College Prep High School. That is really worth noting. Because they always say Chance the Rapper is independent. But independent artists ain't winning Grammys like that. Independent artists ain't in Kit Kat commercials and shit like that. Independent artists don't end up on the radio as much as he is. Yeah, he's an industry plant. That nigga came out of nowhere. It was like, I'll say Acid Rap was the first one I heard. Which I actually like that. And then out of nowhere, this nigga got endorsed by Obama, but he didn't have a label. Whenever he dropped a coloring book. Nah, fam. Come on. Then you think about his brother gay too. What's the nigga name? Taylor Bennett? That might have been just hereditary. Who knows? But I'm just saying. Alright, man. I feel you, Logan. Yeah. Have fun at work. We're definitely going to coordinate some shit, my nigga. And you got Miley Cyrus, whose dad's Billy Ray Cyrus. It was an Old Town Road video, and which has all type of Freemasonry represented in it. Because you got the blue and the red pillars represented in the music video. Chance gives me underground rapper vibes. I would say he used to. Now he don't. That nigga he just sound corny and mainstream. That's rap is that shit though. That's rap is that shit. And you look at all the motherfuckers from Nickelodeon that were child stars that came through that factory, whatever the hell you want to call it. You got Kenan Thompson. See how niggas on SNL, his career just took the fuck off. Kale, not so much. You got Drake Bell, Amanda Bynes, Nick Cannon, Ariana Grande, Jamie Lynn Spears, Britney Spears' little sister. Denzel Whitaker, he was on the last season of All That. He was in that movie, with T.I. He was in that movie with T.I. and Demetrius Shipp. What's it called? Cutthroat City. It's on Netflix. It's an alright movie. I don't know why T.I. had vitiligo. It didn't make him any more intimidating or anything like that. Hold on 1 second. Then you got Chris Massey, older brother of Kyle Massey from Corey in the House. Back to my stream. And then on the Disney side, you got Orlando Brown. We saw what happened to him. Raven Simone. And she was on the Cosby as a little kid. So you can imagine what happened to her. Justin Timberlake. Miley Cyrus. Demi Lovato, Selena Gomez, like 4 of them already, straight up pop stars, straight to the pop star lane. Lindsay Lohan, Nick Jonas, another musician, Ryan Gosling, Jake Paul, and the nigga Tyler James Williams, dude from Everybody Hates Chris. And he was on Sesame Street as a kid. I didn't even know that. Why everybody turn Muslim when they become famous. I feel like that shit's a cover. I feel like when niggas turn Muslim and shit, that's just more of a cover. They like Kevin Gates did that shit. Who else claimed Muslim? Mos Def. I think Mos Def claimed Muslim. But I feel like, yeah, it's more of really just a cover. Because if you think about it, if you claim Muslim, why the fuck is you living the rapper lifestyle? Don't even make sense. Like, you can't be in no video with no women in lingerie and shit if you Muslim. They like they women dress all the way up where you can only see their eyes and shit. You really gotta love a bitch eyes to marry a chick if you ain't seen no nose, you ain't seen nothing. What up, certified bucket getter Mookie? But yeah, that's an interesting point though. You brought that up. And shit, even Tom McDonald, he ain't talking about Muslims, but he mentioned a lot of the stuff about cloning in his music videos and stuff. All type of shit. I forgot what the name of that song was. The one he's talking about clones. It might have clone in the name. I done heard it, but I can't remember the name. And he just straight up bluntly says what the fuck they do with like DNA samples and all type of shit like that. I'm like, they ain't tuck you in, they ain't silence you, nigga. He got a Wikipedia. I look at him kind of weird, like, hold up. These televangelists are snakes. Hell yeah. That nigga TD Jakes a fraud. Straight up. That nigga full of shit. Savage Bot dropped a vid a while back joking saying TD Jake's real name is TD Snakes. Savage Bot funny. I mean, it's suits him though. TD a snake though, for real. I can't stand none of them niggas on fucking televangelists on TV. I hear just playing motherfuckers and shit like that. And now if you think about like back to MK Ultra, like all these different celebrities and rappers, they always have an alter ego besides just their rap name. Eminem had Slim Shady. Nicki Minaj had Roman. Kanye had Yeezus. Beyonce had Sasha Fierce. Jay-Z had Hove. Tyler Creator had Wolf Haley. J. Cole has Kill Edward. And Mac Miller had Larry Fisherman. R.I.P. to Mac Miller, by the way. Like, that shit just don't pop up out of nowhere. Like, think about this. How you gonna give yourself a nickname based off your rap name that ain't even your real name? Doesn't it take time to teach clones how to play ball and tell jokes? Is this some accelerated growth in life? Yeah, they grow at a faster rate. They definitely grow at a faster rate, but they definitely have a more juvenile and sadistic way of thinking and doing shit and operating. Hence why they have the handler to make sure they don't fuck around and do just crazy shit that will really cause some attention that they don't need. Egos, that's crazy. But yeah, a lot of the clones are gonna malfunction. That's just part of it, Impossible Man. Like, we done seen plenty of clones malfunction. Shit, Hillary Clinton's clone malfunctioned when she was running for president. It was like her clone malfunctioned and all of a sudden, she was like, what if she had a debate or something like that? Literally that night after she'd allegedly like passed out from exhaustion or something. It's like, how the fuck you just get up and you ready to do shit like that and you prepared? Come on. Kung Fu Kenny. Oh yeah, for Kendrick. And K-Dot. Which I guess you could say technically that was like one of his original names. But yeah, Kung Fu Kenny. That's actually a good example. Yeah, Pete Davidson went blonde when he was with Ariana Grande. And it was like Ariana Grande left Mac Miller and then all of a sudden linked up with Pete Davidson, and then Pete Davidson got a fucking bunny tatted on his neck. Like, quick. Like, I ain't seen nobody do shit like that. Don't get me wrong, there's some people out there that's whipped. But I hope ain't nobody that whipped that they get a tattoo that quick. After, a month or some shit? Maybe less time than that. Young Thug, a.k.a. Thugger. Yeah, a.k.a. Sex. One of his nicknames, he said, call me Sex. That could be another one, too. Or Jeffrey, yeah. That's his real name, but yeah, that could be it, too. T.I. versus Tip. Tip, that's another one. I just popped in my head. Who else? Oh, I was gonna say another reason they looking dead in the eyes. The MK Ultra mind control. And if you peep this, Chronicles of Judah pointed this out, that they have like a lazy left eye. You can tell if they've been through the program. Like I was looking at just the old NBA Live games, and on the one with Kyrie Irving on it. If you look at his left eye, that shit is lazy compared to his right. And I was like, that's a little odd. Kobe had that lazy left eye too. So yeah, just whenever you see photos of celebrities, people if they got that lazy, look at their left eye and see if they got that lazy left eye. NBA YoungBoy, that nigga been cloned up, all type of shit. His eyes, yeah, I seen that picture in his mugshot. He looked like he had the reptilian eyes. Like something just didn't look right about him. But honestly, nothing ever looks right about him. That nigga is demented. That's the best way to put it with YB. But yeah, something was off about him. And that's nothing. He be going in and out of jail like a motherfucker. Lil Boosie with the black eyes. Lil Boosie done so much fucked up shit. That's just what happened because they said the eyes is the window to the soul. And you see, after Mo3 died, this black around his eyes and shit, it got darker. I said that in the first episode of the show. It got darker. And when he was talking about Mo3, that nigga cracked a smile. And I was like, ain't shit funny about a nigga getting mowed down in broad daylight? Maybe there are robots like Westworld for stand-ins at certain functions. Yeah. Like I said with Hillary Clinton, that's an example. Clone robot, whatever you want to fucking call it. Same shit. He gone. Why do they make clones though? Basically, because if you kill off, think about this, if you kill off a celebrity and you didn't clone him and he was influential, you didn't got rid of a lot of, I guess you say a lot of power for a certain demographic. Say like a lot of people, say, I'm going to say like 25 to, what's a good age? 25 to 35. 25 to 35, listen to Jay-Z growing up. If you kill off Jay-Z, the only thing it'll do is bring in a lot of money, because he dead. But that influence would be gone. The nigga would be gone. If you think about Jay-Z is viewed as the mayor of hip-hop. Like, when Jay-Z say, that shit go. Even though he's a puppet and he ain't really with the Illuminati like that. You remember that interview Jim Carrey had at Coachella or something when he was talking about icons being meaningless? Yeah. And he had a handler there too. And they was talking about how Jim Carrey went crazy. Cardi B new song trash. Hell yeah, that shit trash. And the girl interviewing him kept making this confused face and steering him off subject. Yeah. That's what Ellen be doing that shit. Oprah. Dr. Phil, all these talk show hosts you see on TV, that's what they do. They handlers. They make sure to guide the conversation. Which, I mean, honestly, you learn that shit in school, though. Like I said, I got a major in journalism. So, yeah, you kind of have to know how to weave an interview. Even if it wasn't on MK handler shit, you still gonna have to weave the conversation and make it go the way you want it to go. But they be doing it on some whole other shit. And they have like different triggers and different words. And there'll be like little symbols and little subtle shit that you don't pick up on. To trigger different personalities. And it's like I said, when they get out of jail, the niggas be acting different. They be looking different. Same with Rehab. I think Demi Lovato came out looking different. Because if people don't tell you, like, celebrities don't go to just regular jail. Unless it's a celebrity they ain't really give a fuck about like that. And it's like, yeah, fuck it. We done with them. Do what you want. Send them to a privatized prison. Nah, they got their own little shit. Like, Kodak's clone on an IG Live was like the real Kodak still locked up. You see, like, still locked up on an island or some shit. Thank you. Hit that like button. I went 49 minutes. 49, not to mention the first stream that I had to cut. I went 49 minutes without saying hit that like button. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you new. Hit that like button. Appreciate you, Drop Top, for doing that. The Whip Nene kid, yeah, Silent Toe, he got locked up. At one point, he had the blonde hair too, and I got this shit on my notes somewhere too. Yeah, he got charged for in the murder of shooting his own cousin. He was signed to Capitol Records at one point too. And you ain't finna sit there and tell me that the nigga who made a fruity ass dance just decided to off his cousin. No, there was some other shit involved that I'm not trying to say motivated him or influenced him to want to do so. AK maybe turn that nigga into Delta mode. But hey, you need to off a motherfucker. And it's still like, what's good? What up, Mike Morris? What's up, Mike Morris? Let's see. Alright, said they reprogram him in jail. Like when these niggas get locked up from bullshit charges, they sending that shit, Young Chop. Which his own brother said his Young Chop was a clone, and they had shit from Clone Aid come in the mail. Like a bill. So yeah. They send their ass there to reprogram. Like you speaking out and shit. Y'all make sure they'll tune your ass up real quick. YK Osiris talking about this money ain't God and all this jewelry and shit ain't God. Like the next day that nigga got hit with like a DV charge or some shit. Quick. Out of nowhere. Silento killed his cousin at 3:30. I ain't know that. I didn't know he killed his cousin on 3:30. I just knew he killed his cousin. I was like, damn. Kevin Gates. Think about this. 1 minute that nigga's all like polite and like mad suspect. And then the next minute he trying to be all gangster and shit. He's gay. Yeah. His own cousin called his ass out. Then Percy Keith called him out when they had like sending diss tracks and shit. And Percy Keith called him out. I was like, damn. But I mean, that shit is obvious for Kevin Gates. What grown ass man, think about this, what grown ass man gets another dude who's alive tatted on them after knowing him, what, like a week and some change? Which obviously Kevin Gates wanted to sacrifice him. That's the only reason he did that. Casanova twerking in jail and shit. I didn't hear about that. I knew he wasn't really 100% what he said. Because the real Casanova, they called out Casanova 2 times. Which obviously gonna make the real one come off like he's full of shit and lying. I knew Kevin Gates was gay when he said real niggas eat booty. Yeah. Yeah, I've never seen a dude so proud to talk about how he eats ass so much. That's weird. That shit is weird. If you want to eat ass, that's you. But like, the way he just wants to go to live all the time and talk about doing it, that's weird, man. That's fucking weird. That's like some of the programming would be mass shooters or murderers. Certain words trigger their personality. Yeah. Yeah. Send their ass in Delta mode quick. NBA Youngboy fruity too. Yeah. A lot of them New Orleans niggas fruity. The only nigga I say that don't come off fruity is Boosie. Because honestly, Lil Wayne came off fruity before us at times. Actually, that nigga wore like fucking... That nigga popularized skinny jeans and shit. So I ain't even got... And we know about him and Birdman. So I ain't really got to say much about him. But yeah, the only nigga out of Louisiana I can think of that don't come off fruity at all is Lil Boosie. Also with Kevin Gates, that nigga allegedly sacrificed Young Mozzie. Because remember, he got shot up at a Waffle House. Even though Mozzie done said, I remember in an interview with DJ Smalls, he said he'd been shot multiple times. And he didn't seem to really give a fuck either. He was just like, I'm still alive. He was one of them niggas. One of the I'm still alive ass niggas. Even though you shot me, like, that's why I was nigga, you should get fucking security, get something, nigga. But it's too late now. And then you think about sports psychologists have become more prevalent now. And that's more so they can control and alter different personalities. Like with Kobe Bryant in the interview, that man said before every game to get into his Mamba mentality, get in that mode, this man said he would listen to the Halloween theme song, like Michael Myers. He didn't say no rap song, He didn't say Biggie. He didn't say Pac. He didn't say Rick Ross. No, this man said the Halloween, like Michael Myers theme song. You got to be crazy as hell to listen to some shit like that. Lil Baby's hyped up. Yeah, he is. Lil Baby ain't all that. Lil Baby alright at best. Every now and again he'll pop up on a feature and I'll be like, alright, I'll fuck with it. But Lil Baby ain't all that. Lil Baby is not all that. That's when you know the quality of music dropped off from niggas are saying Lil Baby, the best rapper in the game. You think the music and lyrics come from the higher ups, but the known faces get credit? Yeah. A lot of these signed artists, I say most. Say maybe the few that actually can rap and they trust that, hey, maybe you can do this shit on your own. We ain't gonna. Cause yeah, they got ghostwriters handed to them by these labels. They got personal motherfuckers. Like look up Donald Marshall. That nigga used to ghostwrite a bunch of songs from the early 2000s, from pop, rap. Like even Airplanes by B.O.B. It was originally meant for Lupe Fiasco, but Lupe turned it down or something like that. What up, Mike? I already said what up to Mike Morris. What cracking, man? But yeah, them niggas got ghostwriters. Like, think about NBA Youngboy in that song, Traumatized. That nigga was talking about, won't sacrifice my child. 2020, we all was dying. And that came out in 2018. How the fuck he know what was going on in 2020? This nigga a time traveler all of a sudden? Come on. Jack Harlow. That nigga mentioned the vaccine in, what's that song called? Tyler Hero. Nigga was talking about the vaccine in there. Shout out to Skipper. He mentioned in, what the fuck was it? It was a Future song from back in the day. I want to say 2017. Where, Future alludes to a vaccine and eating fresh air. Think about where we at now. So yeah, they got ghostwriters. Love that name, Certified Bucket Getter. Yeah, for real though, that is a name right there. That sound like a nigga who been like whooping niggas ass on 2K all day. Nigga got every badge in the world. That nigga gonna posterize your ass, then break your ankles, and then after that, he gonna block your shot. Run it back, and drain a Steph Curry range 3. That's what Certified Bucket Getter Mookie be doing in them games. I promise you that. And that nigga gonna get to the league too. And he ain't gonna sell out to do it either. We all in on the Bucks or what? Yeah, I'm leaning Bucks, man. I'm leaning Bucks. Nick Saban won this year, so you know. Tom Brady wins every time that Nick Saban wins. Excuse me. I got the Chiefs winning, passing of the torch. It could go either way, but I'm leaning Brady. I'm leaning Brady on this one. Because they know they've been there. That shit funny as hell, Certified. That nigga funny. Mike Morris said he think it's written for Brady. Same. I just seen 2 videos of Jay-Z and a few other people being time travelers. Is it like that video where Eddie Murphy, they had a picture of a nigga look just like Eddie Murphy from like the it might have been the 1800s. Same with Nicolas Cage, just niggas that look just like them. I know some of my homies eat bitches' ass, but I got no interest. I got a friend who do that too, I ain't gonna name him. But I'm just like, why would you do that? Like, it's one thing to eat pussy, but like, and even then, you gotta be discreet. But like, why would you eat ass? Shit comes out of there. Yep, that's the one, Sultan. When I get to the league, I'ma hop on your show. Let's do a podcast. Hell yeah, let's do it. Certified Bucket Getter. Talk shit about LeBron all day. Nah, I'm kidding. We ain't gonna talk shit. Yeah, we gonna talk shit about LeBron. Fuck the dumb shit. Sultan's like, man, that shit nasty. Like, this shit disgusting. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't understand it. But hey, if you want to eat ass, hey, that's you. That's your decision. I ain't gonna knock you for it. I'm just gonna make sure you don't hit whatever I'm smoking. You don't drink anything I'm sipping. You get in your own cup. Mozzie got gas. I still slap blood at every now and then. That shit funny as hell. Oh man. That's when you know a nigga sleepy. That's when you know a nigga sleepy, but I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going in this bitch. Yeah, I went through that shit. But yeah, like the movie Get Out. That shit same. They be alluding to MK Ultra mind control. Think about the sunken place. The moment we saw the sunken place, the first person we all thought about was Kanye West. And the shit that he was going through. Because I think the whole Sacramento thing had happened right around the time Get Out got out. Get Out got out. Get Out was released. I got big plans trying to create my own phones so people can buy them. Hell yeah. Yeah, yo, entrepreneur shit, that's what's up. I fuck with that shit. Break all that monopoly shit. We don't need Android. We don't need Apple. We don't need them. We need our own shit. I respect that. You know, the activists had an MK Ultra t-shirt on in a music video. And I saw this probably, let's say like two months ago. And then I sent it to one of my friends and shit. My friends that live in Vegas. He was like, maybe you just like the t-shirt. I'm like, nah, nigga. Nah, nigga. That nigga had a fucking tape called Clone Existence. Nah, nigga. Nah, or a song, something. Let me see what the clone is. No, it was a tape, Clone Existence. And in the video, in one of the videos, they got black hoods and all type of shit. Black social media, that's what's up. What would you do with it though? Like, would it be picture based, video based, or would it be like kind of like Facebook? It'd be called like Black Book, something like that. I don't know. They might have did a skit on Black Book. Black Banks, yes. That Black Banks, yes. Where'd my water go? Black Banks for sure. Shit, just build another whole Black Wall Street. Buy up a shit ton of land. Make a new Black Wall Street. And this time we actually have some weaponry so motherfuckers can't fuck with us. That's what we need to do. Trying to burn this shit down, bitch. What's up? Burn this shit down, see what happens, nigga. Be like Dan Campbell said, we bite kneecaps off in this bitch. And then another thing about MK Ultra. Music video Lost It by Rich the Kid with Offset and Quavo. I don't know why I blanked on that one. They got that man in the straitjacket in a lab. Anytime you see that shit, the straitjacket a ritual in itself, but they in a lab basically telling you what the fuck be going on. Same thing with like Whip My Head Back and Forth by Willow Smith. I've seen that straitjacket shit so many times. J. Cole has it in an ATM. Like it's common. It's common as hell. Black truck delivery driver company. Yeah, my dad was a trucker too, so yeah. Just make all black everything. That should be the name of your company, All Black Everything. It'll be phones, it'll be truck driving services, it'll be banks, it'll be, I was gonna say churches, but then we already got black churches. All black everything. That's what we need. Have every motherfucker pull up, get t-shirts. All black everything. That's a good idea. All black everything t-shirts. Trinidad James be pissed as hell. Like, goddamn it, I worked so hard for this gold shit, this gold gang shit. Y'all niggas had to come up with the black empowerment with the all black everything. I'm like, yeah, fuck you, nigga. Shouldn't have got your teeth fixed. How about that? Actually, you should have. That shit was fucked up. But, yeah, like, even B.O.B. talked about the, he talked about the clones. He talked about MK Ultra. I think he got a tape talking about flat Earth. Like, B.O.B. been talking about a lot of shit. For real, fuck working for these motherfuckers. Fuck working for their system. Fuck working for their system. If we could ever we could just stop fighting, amongst each other, we can do that. But we our own worst enemy because we don't know how to break. How do I put this? We don't know how to break free from our own inner self-hatred in a way. I'm trying to do more for black people. I respect that. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's a moderator-worthy shit right there. Boom. You hit nothing, I'm smoking on me, y'all. That bad funny than a bitch. Oh, man. Alright, let's see. I saw this video yesterday. Hobson said, it was like in a recent YouTube post. He was like going through depression and everything like that. And he said he shelled himself off from society, locked himself in a room, and like he only ordered Domino's pizza. Odd plug of all the pizza brands. He just said Domino's. And he said that he got into hypnotherapy. And at one point he verbatim said, "She ripped my goddamn soul out of my body and put it back in." And he also had a distro deal with 300 Entertainment. And there's the theory, which I believe this one. He played Gucci Man. Excuse me. Post-prison Gucci Man. Because if you look at their teeth is the same. Nose, everything about them is the same. The way they stand. And shit, nigga Hobson even had a fucking story talking about it. So I wouldn't doubt it one bit. And then he also been in acting gigs from That's So Raven back in 2003. And Murder in the First in 2015. So like, that nigga been in the Hollywood scene. I know at one point Tech Nine wanted to sign Hobson too. And that nigga like 300 million, what is it? Not 300 million, goddamn. 3 billion subscribers on YouTube. I didn't know that. I looked at it yesterday, I was like, damn, Hobson got that many views? Shit. Which I respect the grind, because that nigga like 35 or some shit. He don't look it though. But you know, black don't crack. Black do not crack. You got Lil Durk and Kanye Crazy. He was wearing that block suit from what was it? I Love It with Lil Pump and Kanye. That's some shit I never thought I'd see Lil Durk do. Which I guess he gotta clean up his image as good as possible for all the shit he done did. You know, not on camera. Well, it kinda is on camera. From that time to time, but like, he sold out. You can call it what it is. Nigga sold out. That's like some of these, I'm not gonna just start name dropping motherfuckers, but like some of them sold out that speak on, I guess, conspiracy shit, anything like that. Some of them sold out. Just know that. Like a nigga like Soul Illuminati, that's a nigga that definitely sold out. It's in his name. That nigga definitely sold out. Alright, we back. But yeah, that nigga done definitely sold out. Alright, so the last thing I gotta say, as far as MK Ultra goes, Roseanne Barr, this is the quote that sums up everything about it. That can, like, I guess, tie it down. Hollywood is the one that keeps all this power structure and all this culture of racism and sexism and classism and genderism in place. They continually feed it, and they make a lot of money doing it. And they do it at the behest of their masters who run everything. It's a culture of mind control too. MK Ultra mind control rules in Hollywood. If you don't know, Google that and look it up. Straight up from somebody who been in Hollywood like that. So let me see, y'all niggas talking about anything in the chat right now. If not, I'm finna get off here. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Ring the bell so you notify next time I go live. I'm going to go live Sunday night. Rigged NFL Part 7 season finale. We're going to talk about if the Patriots... caught myself. Almost said the Patriots. Buccaneers or Chiefs win the Super Bowl. Again, thank you for the support. Shout out Mike Morris. Certified Bucket Getter Mookie sold 10. Who else been in this motherfucker? It's Impossible Man. I said something. Caleb Arthur. Drop Top, What It Do. My boy Logan. And Stop Capping. Appreciate it, my guy. Y'all have a good one.